What up everybody, this your boy Nautical back at it with another video. So how do I want to start this video? I know it's going to be one of those videos that's going to get a ton of likes. I also know it's going to get a ton of dislikes because there are a lot of people out there that just don't understand facts and understanding of what a person is actually trying to convey. But honestly, these are my opinions, and if you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't. And if you don't like them, you can definitely leave a comment in the comment section and tell me why you don't like it and be on your way. So what I want to talk about is console wars and why do they actually exist? You know, it's been something that I never really partaken in. It's more of a understanding that I know the kind of games I like to play and I play those games where they're at. That's why I own all the systems. But even that doesn't really convey my thought process on what I think about it. So this is going to be the first time that I actually just talk about it to you guys, my subscribers, to the people that just watch my videos just because they like them, to the people that come to my videos just because they want to just drop hate in the comment section because they have nothing else to do but try to bring somebody else's demeanor down when they actually try to make some fraudulent point that makes no sense to what they're actually saying. But it's not even something that I want to even say is triggered by just the fanboys out there when it comes to like this gaming community on YouTube. That's not the problem. My problem is from the people that should be neutral to any of this stuff, which is the media. And the more and more we get deeper and deeper into this subject line of a console war, it seems like the media is more biased than anything. Sometimes a lot of people say, well, they're biased towards Xbox. And sometimes you got the people saying they're biased towards Sony. And I'm here to tell you, up until now, I really didn't believe in that. But over the last couple of weeks, it just seemed like so much hate towards the Xbox One and what it actually stands for. You got articles coming out from Forbes talking about they can't understand what Crackdown is for. Like, this game looks horrible, they're worried about it, and all this other crazy stuff. And the game is still literally 3-4 months out. We're still casting aspersions on the game that's not even out yet. And you want to know what the problem is with that? This is probably a game that they're not even going to play. They're not even going to waste time even trying to understand it, because right now it just seems like the popular thing to do is to drop hate on the Xbox One. Now, this isn't anything new. This has happened to Sony in the past too before, focused on just one platform holder. Normally there's always something that the other one's doing. And yes, people do make articles saying that they don't like this about the PS4. They talk about how they don't like how they hold features back from you. They congratulate Microsoft for always bringing out features. But right now, Xbox One has a brand new system coming out called the Xbox One X. Instead of focusing on the fact that everybody's going to get a better system that plays games better on that platform, they don't focus on that. They focus on the fact that, well, where's the games to spend the money on? Like a recent article that I have linked in the description, they talk about, well, what is the purpose of spending $500 on a system? And I'm sitting there thinking to myself is, well, I can understand what you're saying, but why does this have to be a story? Why does this have to be clickbait, basically talking about, oh, Xbox One is in trouble because they don't have games? Well, if you tell anybody, they haven't had games in years. That's the funny thing. Every year it's like Microsoft doesn't have games. They're always saying, well, even if they do got games, they always have the recycled games like Gears of War, Halo, and Forza. But those games still sell. But guess what? This whole problem started in 2013 when Microsoft got on stage at E3 and revealed the Xbox One with the Kinect, $500 price tag, DRM, always online connection, 24-hour check-in. It rubbed a lot of gamers the wrong way. And Microsoft has been paying for that ever since. And there's a lot of people out there that just won't forgive them for that. They find it as their duty in life to go to anybody that is championing the Xbox brand or seems like they're championing the brand and just dropping hate on them as much as they can. Even the media is the biggest culprit of this. Now, before I go any further, I want everybody to know that I don't think that the media is taking bribes from Sony or anything like that. I don't think money is changing hands, but I do think the media wears their emotion on their sleeve. especially when it comes to their favorite console. Now, we were all Sony fans at once. Sony came out before Xbox, and that can't be taken away. Most of us graduated and moved on to another system. Not saying that we'll ever leave the PlayStation brand behind, because a lot of us own the PlayStation, but I prefer the Xbox brand. It's not that I love the Xbox brand more than I love the PlayStation brand. I love the experience the Xbox brand given me. Not only did it give me some of my best friends that I have in life, it's given me some of the most memorable gaming experiences I can ever have. Halo changed my life when I was younger as a gamer. It really turned me into a first-person shooter. At that point in my life, I was only sports games. I really didn't play shooting games or anything like that. I wasn't that type of gamer. I was a predominantly sports gamer until the Xbox brand came out, and now I can't even buy another Madden game because I feel like most of them are all the same. But guess what? Just because I was an Xbox fan doesn't mean I didn't play PlayStation games. I still played Killzone. I still played Uncharted. I still played Last of Us. I still played all those games. I still played Metal Gear Solid 4. I still played all the games on the PlayStation 2. All the games, well, not all the games, but a lot of the games on the PS3. I still play on my PS4. I'm a fan of games. And like I always say, games are where I'm going to be at. Wherever the games are, I'm going to play. But then you get back to the whole situation where the Xbox doesn't have games. Well, they do have games. Do they have as many as the PlayStation brand? No. But am I interested in all those PlayStation games that come out all the time? No. Do I want to play Neo? It seems cool, it looks interesting, but it's not a game that I'm super into. Do I want to play Bloodborne? I have Bloodborne, I still haven't played it yet. Do I want to play Uncharted 4? Yes, I own it, that's why I have the game. You know, now as I show all the games that I actually own on my PlayStation platform on the screen right now, can't nobody confuse me for a person that won't play games wherever those games are. Now, a lot of these games I didn't get a chance to play yet. They're sitting in my inventory. You know why? Because there was a game out there called Destiny 2, and I know a lot of people out there boo-hoo Destiny 2 and say that game sucks. But guess what? I enjoyed that game. I enjoyed that game so much I put over 2,400 hours on that game on the Xbox platform. And yes, Sony did have all of the exclusives for that game, and there's still exclusives that aren't even out for that game yet that don't come out till October. But guess what? It didn't matter, because the game that I wanted to play, I played it on the system I wanted to play it on with the people I wanted to play it on, and didn't have to say, oh, well, I'm only going to run over to PlayStation and play this game because they get all the exclusive content. If you are going to a system for exclusive content, I don't have a problem with that. I wish you the best on the platform you want to play on, but don't get upset at the people that play on the platform they want to play on just because you don't like the platform, and also you don't like the things that they play on. If you're not even going to get the system, don't talk about it. I don't go look at videos for games that I don't even want to play and I'm not interested in. If I'm not going to pick up Crackdown 3, why am I going to go look at a video of it and actually talk about how it sucked and how it looked bad and all this other crazy stuff? Because I'm not even interested in the game. That's stupid to me. Why even waste time talking about something you're not even going to play? You know what, guys? Honestly, why talk about it if you're not going to get an Xbox One? There's no reason for the Xbox One to be that big of a focal point in your life to go to other people's videos, to comment on them, to talk shit about it. The reason I make these videos is because I want the Xbox brand to be better. I wanted to learn from its mistakes. I wanted to take the lessons that Sony implemented in this generation and repeat those in the next generation. Competition is good. We wouldn't have half the stuff that we have if the PlayStation platform wasn't doing as good as they are doing now. And maybe we would have got these down the line at some point, but guess what? Microsoft moved it into overdrive because they had to. Right now, the PlayStation 4 is winning the generation. Can't nobody take that away. So Microsoft has to do something to set themselves up for success in the future. And that's what the Xbox One X is. And for people to come out and say all these bad things about the system has no games, why are you even paying $500 for something that doesn't have exclusive games? Shut the hell up. Who cares? You're not spending $500. And if you are, why are you doing it yourself? There must be a reason for you to spend $500 if you're still going to go out and buy it. That is the craziest logic I've ever heard. If you are gonna buy something, it's for a reason. You're either gonna buy it for your job, and I can understand having it for your job, but even if you're doing it for your job, You need to stay as neutral as possible with your thoughts and feelings on the system, because if you don't, people can tell. People can tell people that love the PlayStation brand and they knock things on the Xbox side. That is a fact. When Xbox One came out and PS4 came out and people were talking about how the PlayStation 4 was more powerful, you can get better resolution on all your games and everything, and then Sony actually came out in an article and wrote and said the fact that, hey, making games in 1080p matter and it makes a difference, it makes you a better gamer. Are you serious? So no one has got nothing to say about that. Sony comes out and actually just throws a blanket statement out there and says, oh, if you're running 1080p 60, you're a better gamer. But Microsoft is doing the same thing. They're playing a power card. Now everybody's complaining that they don't have games. Yes, they don't have as many first-party exclusive games, but guess what? The Xbox One X is going to play all the games better on it. So whatever comes on that system is going to be better than the PlayStation version of it. If it comes out on both, it's going to be better on the Xbox One. It's going to run better. It's going to probably slightly look better. Everything under the hood is just better in that system. So I don't want to hear it doesn't have games. It doesn't have to have exclusive games. It plays everything better than the PlayStation 4 Pro will do. And for all you hypocrites out there that upgraded your PS4 to a PlayStation 4 Pro, why did you do that? Did you do it because the system was more powerful? And then what did most people do when they got their PS4 Pro? I'll tell you what about 10% of them did. They went to message boards, they went to forums, they went to YouTube videos, they went to comment sections, and they started talking about how their system was vastly better than the regular Xbox One S at the time. What did you do that for? You did it because you felt like your system was way better than the competition. And guess what? You still didn't have as many games then as you do now. Yes, PlayStation has a crap ton of games coming out now, but guess what? Go look at the numbers. Most of the games that sell on your platform are third-party games, just like the ones that sell on the Xbox platform are third-party games. Last of Us and Uncharted 4 are some of the highest games you have on your system. Everything else is like less than 3 million. Most of all the titles that came on your system that were exclusive games, less than 3 million. Last of Us was over 5, Uncharted was over 9. So what does that tell you about your exclusive games lineup? Yes, you have a lot of them, a hell of a lot of them, but your system sold in the beginning because of what? Third-party support and the games running better on that version of the system. Most people bought your system only because it was more powerful, not because it had better games, not at that point, because we all know 70% of the people that buy these games are casuals, and when I mean casuals, they play nothing but Call of Duty and Madden and NBA most of the time. They don't play other games. So now that the power race has shifted in the favor of the Xbox brand, now you want to have a problem and say, oh, they don't have games. They got the same exact games that people bought your system for. That 70% that bought PlayStation 4s and didn't buy Xbox Ones, the power race has changed now. I'm not saying that all those people are going to jump back to Xbox. I'm not even saying any of those people are going to jump back to Xbox. But you can't get mad at a company for making a power play that Sony made years ago. It was foreseen. You can't sit there and think that a company is going to sit back and allow every little article that comes out about them just be negative about, oh, the power race is over. Sony's winning the power race and they're winning in system sold for the whole year, and then they're killing Microsoft in this generation. They're not going to sit back and be still. So they made a decision and they brought out a new system. And this new system is going to cater to the people that like to play games no matter what game they are. Games are just going to be better on the Xbox One. Everybody just needs to deal with that and stop worrying about, oh, exclusive games. Guess what? When the exclusive games come, even if they go to PC, you still have the option to play them on your Xbox One. You can't play them on a PS4, so that just makes the Xbox brand even better. Doesn't matter. Most people don't have PCs to run games on. Even knowing that PC is becoming more of a mainstream thing, there's a lot of people that just prefer consoles. And I'm never gonna knock that. I'm never gonna knock a person that wants to play on PC. I'm never gonna knock a person that wants to play on the PlayStation brand. I'm not gonna knock anybody that wants to play on the Xbox or Nintendo Switch or wherever the heck you wanna play your games at. That is your prerogative. And guess what, guys? Don't let nobody change your opinion. Don't even let this video change your opinion. This is just food for thought. If you wanna continue to go to different videos and talk all this crap about your system sucks and all this other stuff, go right ahead. That just means that you have less time to play games and you spend more time talking about other people's content and you're not enjoying the system that you supposedly love the most. So be my guest. Keep giving me all the views. Keep giving all these other people all the views that you don't like on the Xbox side of the community, because trust me, your likes or your dislikes basically help the channel, because all you're doing is feeding the analytics to give us exactly what we want: more views and more exposure. So that's all I have to say on that one. But to all my responsible gamers out there, I appreciate you watching this video all the way through. I hope you guys understand exactly where I'm coming from. I'm coming from this as a true gamer, somebody that just loves playing games and just loves all platforms. Not saying that I will always play all platforms, but I will never be the person that's going to talk junk about a platform unless I own that platform and I find reasons to not like something on it. So that is my opinion. This whole video is my opinion, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So for anybody that stick to the very end of this video, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I just bought a collector's edition of Halo 5 Guardians, the $250 version, on sale at GameStop for $55. So I don't need the digital code that comes in the box because I already own the game. So I am gonna give that game away to somebody on this channel. So these are the rules. All you gotta do is like this video. This video has to get above 500 likes for me to give this away. Also, you need to be subscribed to the channel. And the last thing I want is, I want this video to get shared. So we really can't track sharing of the video, but I definitely want to see in the comment section. I want to see over 200 comments on this video, and I want you to tell everybody why you like the system you play on, what brought you to that system, what is the allure of the system that you like to play on. Let's talk about that in the comment section. Once we hit all those milestones, I will pick one lucky subscriber to my channel to get this digital copy of Halo 5 Guardians. So as soon as I get confirmation on us hitting those milestones, this will be sent out to a person and I will announce it on Twitter. Now, you don't have to follow me on Twitter, but it probably would be nice to do just so you can actually keep up to date with the giveaway. It's going to be in the description down low and on the screen right now, but it's gaming_Forte, and I will give that away randomly on Twitter once we hit these milestones, like I said earlier. So guys, like I said earlier, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you like this video if you liked it, sub to the channel if you want to know more, and I will see you guys in the next video, and have a great week. Peace.